Hi everyone, I hope you're doing great. Today we're going to go over the vocabulary sheet from Unit 4, Lesson 2, titled Rising from the Ashes. We're going to review the meaning of each word and I'm going to give you a sample sentence for each word. Let's start. A. Wretched. Wretched means very bad or miserable, like full of suffering. For example, the refugees endured wretched living conditions during the harsh winter. B. Stricken means seriously affected by something bad like illness, poverty, or grief. For example, the region was stricken by a severe drought that affected thousands of families. C. Devastating means extremely upsetting or destructive. For example, the devastating news left the entire community in shock. D. Uphill struggle. A very difficult task or challenge. For example, for many underprivileged students, achieving success can be an uphill struggle. E. Uneducated means not having received formal schooling or education. For example, in the past, many individuals remained uneducated due to limited access to schools. F. Meager, very small or insufficient in amount. For example, the workers were forced to survive on meager wages that barely covered their needs. G. Supplement. To add something extra to improve or increase what is already there. For example, he took a second job to supplement his income and support his family. H. Spurred, motivated or encouraged to take action. For example, her early failures spurred her to strive for excellence. I. Anxiety, a feeling of worry or nervousness. A sense of anxiety overwhelmed him before the final examination. J. Toil means hard work, often involving physical effort. They continued to toil tirelessly in order to build a better future. K. Tinge, a slight trace or small amount of something, often an emotion. For example, there was a faint tinge of regret in her voice as she spoke. L. Miserable. The synonym of miserable is distressed, and the antonym is cheerful. For example, he felt utterly miserable after experiencing such a disappointing loss. M. Adolescence. Synonym, youthfulness. Antonym, adulthood. For example, adolescence is often marked by emotional and physical transformation. N. Meager. Synonym, inadequate. Antonym, adequate. For example, they managed to survive despite their meager resources. O. Priority. Synonym, importance. Antonym, unimportance. For example, ensuring students' safety should always be a top priority. P. Determination. Synonym, persistence. Antonym, hesitation. Her determination enabled her to overcome myriad obstacles. Q. Courage. Synonym, boldness. Antonym, cowardice. For example, it requires great courage to stand up for what is right. R. Agony. Synonym, suffering. Antonym, comfort. For example, the patient screamed in agony due to the intense pain. S. Hardship. Synonym, difficulty. Antonym ease. For example, despite facing severe hardships, they never lost hope. Goodbye.